Hi, I'm Hazel, and this is a guide to the Forgotten Experiments fight in Aberrus on normal and heroic difficulty. We fight 3 different bosses here, one at a time, back to back to back. All 3 of them use the same tank mechanic, Infused Strikes. It stacks up a dot on the tank, and the only way to clear it is to bonk into the other tank when they have stacks too. Clearing like this triggers a mild raid-wide dot that can stack, so let that raid dot fall off before the tanks clonk together to clear again. Our first boss is Neldris, and she does a Bellowing Roar. That hurts more the closer you are, so move out a bit for that. For Rending Charge, she marks a few players and then charges between them, stacking a bleed onto anyone in her path. The marked players can move out, other people avoid them, and do your best not to get hit twice. Massive Slam is a big frontal cone. Don't be there. After you finish Neldris, Thadrian comes out. Volatile Spew chucks out a bunch of swirls to avoid, watch your feet. Unstable Essence puts out a dispellable dot on a raider that will stack up over time. Dispelling it will jump it to a new player, reset the stacks, and drop an AoE explosion. You're not getting rid of it, you're just moving it around. Let players keep that dot until it really starts to hurt, and then dispel and watch out for the dispel AoE. Violent Eruption channels straight raid damage and might be a good spot for a healer cooldown. After Thadrian, we face Rionthus, who is much more like the modern Drakthir. Disintegrate channels damage into a few players, slows them down and makes them pulse AoE, give them some space for that. Temporal Anomaly puts out a big bronze orb that looks exactly like your friendly neighborhood Evoker's Orb. This one will try to drift towards the boss, and it gives him a huge absorb shield if it makes it. You can knock back the orb by touching it, so keep an eye on it and use your range to keep it away from the boss. You don't gotta play soccer, you can just stand in its path. Deep Breath flies a big wide strafing run through the room and then comes right back with another one. See where he's coming and get out of the way. On normal, that's it. On heroic, the bleeds from Rending Charge in that first phase last twice as long, which makes it easier to accidentally stack it up and refresh it. Get clear of that charge path and don't take any extra bleeds. Dispelling the player jumping dot in phase 2 on heroic spawns a little ad that must be killed. Those do raid damage when they're up, and if any of them are still up during the Violent Eruption channel, they'll do even more. Kill those and don't be too dispel happy. Also on heroic, that jumping dot will keep on doing its thing for the rest of the fight. You'll most likely have a few of them around. On normal, they should go away when Thadrian dies. And that's the Forgotten Experiments. Thanks for watching, I've got more raid guides if you want them, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.